What's going on, YouTubers, and welcome back to another episode here on ESGNet of Road to the Show with Diego Torres. And this is on MLB 19, the show. It's been a while since we've seen Diego here on the channel, and he's back with a brand new season, of course, a brand new game he has been now on to, as we're going to continue following his career as a pitcher here for the Cincinnati Reds. And we'll see what he can do here on opening day here as we're in St. Louis, Missouri, taking on the Cardinals in this opening matchup of the season. Of course, he is the ace for the Reds, and we'll see what he can do here today as you take a look at some of the numbers there from last season with the Cardinals. And of course, if you remember, when we were unable to defeat the Marlins, who were later defeated by the Angels in the World Series there. We had a pretty good season, excellent season actually, really, truly, and just could not get past the the divisional round of that series there. Had trouble with the Marlins, but hey, brand new year, brand new look here, brand new team, and we'll try to see what we can do against these Cardinals. And he's been pretty dominant against these Cardinals ever since we started this series. Now, if you guys, for the ones that don't know what this series is all about, there should be a link down below where you guys can check out from the series from the very beginning, or it might be up in the eye above. But this is a guy. He's a big fan. He's from Los Angeles. He's a big Kershaw fan. He mimics his game just like Kershaw, and he was originally drafted by the Chicago Cubs, but what a good halfway, I think, to the trading point there. They finally called him, or called him up, and then turned around. They traded him in the offseason, and they traded him for Joey Votto. And so far, that trade has been in the favor of the Cincinnati Reds. The Cincinnati Reds got a good arm. They got a pretty good team here as you take a look here, especially in the lineup, and of course in the pitching staff there. And so far so good. It's been working out for both Diego and for the Reds. We actually got a game coming up here very soon here, in about 2 episodes from now, against the Cubbies, and we hate them after what they did to us, trading us off. And of all things, why would you trade your ace pitcher, one of your prospects, to one of your rivals within your division? That's a huge no-no, kids out there. If you play these, play baseball or any sport in there, to protect any sport really, you don't trade within your division, because you'll see that guy more times than you want to, and that's been the case here for Diego, as he's been pretty dominant in there against the Cubbies. But we'll talk about that later on as we're taking on the Cardinals here in this one. And like I said, he's been pretty dominant here against the Cardinals. I don't know the exact record, but when he plays here in St. Louis, he puts on a show. So nice way to get the first out there. We'll see a now 1-1 count here. And this is going to be a fly ball out to right center field. The center fielder will get a hold of that one there. And that'll be out number 2 for the Cardinals. Or I should say for the Reds there. As they get out number 2 there on the Cardinals. I believe he's a second baseman there for them. Now we'll take on Josh Harrison. Wow. They picked him up. There you see his numbers from last year. And, of course, this is one of those dangerous batters there in their lineup. We'll see if we can slow him down here with a full count pitch. This one, a nice slider inside there, and we get on Harrison, and that wraps up the side. And there you see we get our dynamic challenge there, which I wasn't for sure exactly what it was. I believe it was we had a pitch, an inside pitch to get him out. So we did that, and that's going to end the inning. Go down to the bottom of the second, and we'll see Matt Adams now here to bat here. There you see his numbers from last season. And, of course, you guys can catch Matt Adams in my franchise series with these, not these Cardinals, but another different version of the Cardinals here on the channel. It's going to make its return here pretty soon, if not already. But nice job there getting the strikeout there on Big Country there as they get the big man out. And we'll see now Colton Wong here. And Colton Wong, 27 years of age here, at least in this version of this series. And we'll see here what he can do now here against this pitch here. 0-1 count on Colton Wong. Colton Wong going to hit this one over there to the shortstop, make the nice play. And that is out number 2 here in the inning. So a good job here so far, getting the first 2 batters here out. We'll see if this will continue on. And usually this is, pretty much how Diego is. He's a really good fastball pitcher. And, of course, if he gets that 6 to 12 curveball, you might as well just say the game is your day. It might be up. As we'll see a 3-1 count here. So we're in a little trouble here in the pitching-wise. As we'll see the pitch here. This one's going to get popped over there. First base is trying to make a grab, and a grab, and he does, and that ends the inning there, as there's still no score. No hits at all here for both squads. As we'll see now, Rosario now up to bat here. And there you see his numbers from last year, 231 average, as he has an 0-2 count here in this situation. And we'll see if he can get himself out of this one here. As, slider it down and low. And that's going to be out number 1 here in the inning, as Torres picks up another strikeout here. I believe this might be his 3rd strikeout now here in the game. As, dirty there. And showing off what he can do. And then you see Rosario like, yeah, okay. I see what you're doing now. I see what you're doing there, young blood. So now we'll see 0-2 here for Curtis Granderson, the old-timer here, taking on the youngster. And Torres is still, he's still pretty young here. I believe this is his 3rd or 4th season in the league. As we'll see a pitch there, and that is going to be a 4-seam fastball out or inside there in the zone. And a nice job there getting another strikeout there. As you see there, he's a type of pitcher that he just goes after people. He don't, he's a guy that just does his job. He knows he got confidence in his pitches, and he's just going to go after you. So now Cueto up to bat here. Of course, Cueto being one of our former teammates. Oh, a strikeout there. Cueto is kind of questioning that call, but Torres will get out of the inning there, as that's 1-2-3 there. And we'll see what we can do here at hopefully the top half of the 4th and get some runs across the plate here for us. So Jason Hayworth is up next, and we'll see what Hayworth can do in this at-bat, as Hayward now goes 1 for 2. This one goes up the middle there for the shortstop. Should be an easy play, and it is a nice 6-3 put away. And that will end Hayward's first at-bat here in today's game. As you see, fans here in St. Louis know that this kid can pitch, and if they don't do something, they'll get it on top of him. Actually, it's his 2nd at-bat, for the day. But anyway, they know that this young man, if you can, if you don't get this young man rattled early, which is kind of hard to do on his part. Ooh, nice 100-yard. Ooh, 100-mile-per-hour pitch there. Dang, Torres. Jeez, settle down. Cool, chill out here some. But he is showing his heat here that he has in his pitches. And there you see the batter does not like that. So Josh Harrison up to bat next. Remember, he struck out back in the 1st. We'll see what happens this time around. As he goes now, he has a 1-2 pitch, so in favor of the pitcher here. We'll see what Torres does. And, that's going to be a hit there. That's going to drop over on first base line. And that'll be the first hit here now given up by Torres. As take a look here, Harrison, he knows what this kid's about. And it says, not this time around, kid. I got your number. And that's exactly what he does there, as he just flies that one over to shallow right field. As we see now, Big City up again, and we'll see what he can do now here. 0-1 count on him, 1 out or 2 out, 1 on board, and that ball is going to be popped up to the shortstop for the nice play. So nice job there, as he did give up a hit, but no runs come across here for Torres, as it's still a nothing ball game. We need that run support here, and we need it early. As we'll see, Torres is going to come up to bat here. So he was 0 for 1 there in his first at-bat in the 3rd that we did not get to see. But here in the 5th, there's 1 runner on board and 2 out. 0-2 count here for him, and he hits this one there. That's going to drop there to shallow right. That's going to advance now the runner to 3rd. And a nice hit there as he does complete his challenge, as his job was just to advance the runner. And that is not, ladies and gentlemen, that is not his first major league hit, as he's already had his major league hit already. I don't know why that triggered, but he's already had his major league hit. If you guys can go back several episodes ago, he's already done that already. I think the only thing he hasn't done yet is hit his first home run, if I'm not mistaken, but I could be wrong. But we'll see here. This is a pop-up. This is going to go up, and this is going to be a easy out there as they leave 2 runners stranded. So Cardinals do a good job here in the inning. They do give up 1 run, or do give up 1 hit, I should say. No runs coming across as Colton Wong now up to bat next here. He grounded out back in the second. And we'll see what Torres has in store for him this time around. 0-1 count. Nobody on, nobody out. Pitch. This one goes on the outside there. That's going to be a floater out there to shallow center field. And that should be the first out of the inning. So nice job here. Good job from the defense, as Torres knows he has a great defense here backing him up. And these guys do a great job here of making sure this kid has a a very premier defense backing him up. But we just gotta get those get some runs on the board there for ourselves. So now bottom of the 5th still here, 1 out as we see a 0-2 count, and that is Fernandez getting out again as he is gonna be back to the dugout there talking to himself about that at bat. As we see Rosario here, he struck out back in the 3rd. He's 0 for 1 here today. We'll see if we can try to get him out again here with a pitch. As we'll see here, 2 out, nobody on. And we'll see if we get a quick 1-2 count. And this could be a fly ball out to shallow right field. And that's going to get down for another hit. And that's going to keep the inning alive here for the Cardinals as they have a runner on board here. So take a look at the swing info. That was low and inside and a little late there for the batter. But somehow he times it just enough there to give him a base hit and, of course, get himself on board with 2 out. So we'll see if the Reds can now back up the defense here. Curtis Granderson striked out back in the 3rd. And Torres looking to see if he can get this old school baseball player out, as Granderson's been in the league for quite some time now, a little over, I believe, over 15 years now he's in the league. And we'll see here what he can do as Granderson's going to look and take that pitch there. That's what I'm talking about. That 12-6 curveball. You got to watch out for it because you might not like the call you'll get. And that's exactly what happened to Granderson there. As we'll see, that's a nice way to end the inning. Go down to the bottom of the 6th. And, of course, Johnny Cueto is going to lead off the inning here. So with nobody on and nobody out here, Cueto 0 for 2. He's going to lead off here. Cueto, Cueto has to just have to look at it too there, as he just does not like that. Of course, Cueto's not known for the bat, but he does take that one looking, and that is out number 1. So now 2 strikeouts now on Jason Hayward, and we'll see if we can try to get on a 3rd one here for him. As we'll see the 0-2 count, the pitch, that one getting popped up there. Third baseman's going to call everybody off, and he has a better look at it. Nice job. And that is out number 2 here on the Cardinals. As we see a nice job there from Todd Frazier helping us out, the veteran, helping out the youngster there on that play. So now Palin now coming in here again. 0 for 2. He struck out and then flied out there earlier. Excuse me. We'll see what he do here, or see what he does here on a 2-2 count. 2-2. Pitch. Fastball there right almost down the middle. And he cannot catch up with that one there as Torres gets the inning. So Torres goes 1-2-3 and still no score. As we go now to the 7th inning here, Josh Harrison, of course, hit that single back in the 4th inning. One of 2 singles we saw so far here from the Cardinals. As we see, we got a dynamic challenge. Here's a showstopper. And we're going to try to keep him off the board here, as we're not going to try to give up a walk or a run here in this inning. I think that's a good one we can go with here. We're not gonna go go big or go home. At least not this early in the season. But we'll see a 1-2 count here, and that's again that 12-6 changeup, or excuse me, curveball there. That's gonna get on him every single time, and he does a great job there of getting him to go after it and makes the strikeout there. Nice job there. Look at that break there on that pitch. Adams is up next here with 1 out. He's lined out and struck out already here in today's game. We'll see Torres what he can do in this 0-2 count. The pitch, and that's going to be a slider there. And no, Big City can't get a hold of that one either, as that's the 2nd strikeout now on Big City. As Torres, again, doing a good job here, making these batters look like fools. And we'll see the swing there. Yeah, City's like, I guess just another day at the office here against Torres. As Cole Wong now up to bat next here. And of course he's flied out, and of course he struck out himself here in this in the last bats. We'll see us pitch there. Oh, gets a hold of a ground ball there. That one's going to go to first, and that is going to end the inning. So no runs come across. Quick 1, 2, 3. But we're still looking for those runs ourselves here as we end the 7th with no scores yet here in this one. Now go to the bottom of the 9th here. Last chance really for Torres to probably be on the mound here today. As you see there, we got two options there. I think we're going to go ahead and record an out with a pitch thrown high. So we're going to try to do that here in this situation and this dynamic challenge. So let's go ahead and go with this one. As we got an 0-2 count here on Fernandez. Let's see if we can get this one here on him and finish this up. And that's a nice pitch there as he strikes out. And he is livid as he has not had a good day here against Torres in this episode. It's now Derek Rosario now coming up, and we'll see what he can do as there are now one away, one out. 0-2 count here, and Rosario is going to swing this one over to right field, and that should be a catch. There it is. And Hunter Pence does a great job there as he tracks that one down and ends the at-bat. So now Curtis Granson up to bat next. He struck out twice already, having an 0 for 2 day. Can he go for 0 for 3 with a third strikeout? We're about to see. 0-2 count, the pitch. That one for four-seam fastball inside there. Couldn't get a hold of it. And that's his third strikeout now in today's ball game. As there's no score here. As we go ahead and flash forward here, they went ahead and took Torres out. They bring in Buck Ramirez there to help us out in the pitching. And then you see going to extra frames, Cincinnati does get a run score across there. And they win this one 1-0. So we ruined opening day here for the Cardinals with a 1-0 lead, 1-0 victory here in extra innings, and I'm sure they're going to be looking for to get back at us tomorrow night. So this is a 4-game series here. Of course, we won't get to see the other 3 games because we're only focusing, at least on this Road to Show series, of Diego's pitches and when he's pitching on the mound, and we'll see how we do in this series as we'll fast forward to his next start. But there you see 8 innings of work, 2 hits, 14 strikeouts. Woo! And continuing doing what he did last season, which was getting those double-digit strikeouts and giving up not many hits, if not just 1 hit in a game. There you see the box score there. You guys can check that out and see how the rest of the team played. And like I said, we didn't get that run support until we were pulled out. We didn't get play in the 9th, but we did get 8 innings of work. And nice job there. And he could be a guy that can come in for the full game. It's just we need that run support to get those wins. So we get a no decision today, which is okay. But next start, we gotta get some run support. And especially early, because I feel like we got a team here that could really do some damage this year. In the hit department there. Last year we had a really good team that was putting in hits there, especially at the beginning of the season. But towards the end there, it was kind of putting along there, and then of course playoffs happened and we came up short in those last few games there. But take a look. Ooh, wow, we sweep St. Louis there in that series. So we get that nice 4-game win there. So now we're 4-1 because we lost the game there against Chicago, which that happened to be opening day there for Chicago. And yeah, we get a date here with the Cubbies. Yes, cannot wait. Already starting the rivalry already, and they take the first game 6-0. So when we come back in the next episode, in episode 109, we're gonna be taking on Martin Perez and the Chicago Cubbies, the Northsiders there. In that episode, and it's gonna be good because Torres, he is a whole nother person. He's a monster to the Cubbies, and he gets really fired up, and then he should, because he was supposed to be their guy. This was the team he thought he was going to be with and help bring championships with. But so far, the trade, like I said earlier, it's kind of worked out for the Reds in my personal belief. But whatever. Votto is still on that team. Matter of fact, he's still on that Chicago Cubs team there. And matter of fact, I don't think he's even in the lineup in this game. So yeah, go figure. But nonetheless, that's it for this episode of Road the Show with Diego Torres. If you guys did enjoy today's episode, hopefully you did. Hit that like button. Don't forget to also hit the sub button and the bell, so you guys be subscribed to the channel and also be notified of when this series or any other series here on the channel drops here on ESGNet. Don't forget to check us out on our secondary channel on ESGNet LP, as we got a great Road to Show series over there with Alex Humberto. It's a fun series. I think you guys will really enjoy it, and it's been a lot of fun to put together. But that is it for today's episode. Also, you guys can follow us on social media on Facebook, Twitter, and Discord. Links are down below in the description. And like I said, if you don't know what the series is all about, there's a link down below in the description that has a playlist from the very beginning of the series, and so you guys can watch all that to kind of get caught up and to where what I'm talking about when I'm talking about Cubbies and beating them senseless. But that's it for this episode of A Road to Show with Diego Torres. As always, keep yourselves and each other healthy. Stay cool. It is hot out there, and I will see you guys next time.